You should be a singer. You want to join my band?
Yeah?
Well, yeah.
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to just start a band together?
Nope. If I'm wasted, then sure.
What? If you're wasted? No, but you play guitar. You're a good guitarist.
How do you know?
Because you have 10 of them.
I have 9.
And some. Well, I was counting your bass.
Yeah, that is counting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's good. I think we should start a band, and we should do some live stuff on the pod. Except it wouldn't be live, but that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's going to be even pick up. Because I'm not even plugged in. I'm just playing chords. There's nothing
I know.
cool to
But
it.
you look so nice when you're playing chords.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome back, everybody.
We are back
We never
with another
left.
episode.
We've actually just been here all week.
Yes, we have been sleeping in the same bed together. We've been snuggling. I've been watching Game of Thrones as you're sleeping. Because...
I refuse to watch it
Yeah.
awake.
Good news. I'm finished.
Finally.
All 8 seasons done. I can tell you, eighth season
Is the best.
is not good.
Cinema.
It's not good. A lot of people hate on it a lot. I don't think it's like as terrible as everyone says. Probably because everyone has downed it to a level so bad that I'm like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But like if I was watching it in person, it would have been
If
terrible.
you were watching it when it was coming
Yeah.
out and you're like,
Yeah.
I've waited this long,
Yeah.
season 7 just set this up, and then just...
Yeah, if I was watching it that way, I would be so
pissed.
upset.
Yeah.
I would be very upset. But yeah, I mean, I think the first 3 episodes were pretty good. It had its really cool moments. Episode 3 was brutal and then cheap-shotted, which was sad. And then the writers were like, it'd be funny. Let's just make all these characters that had these amazing arcs just do terrible things.
Just cut it out.
Yeah.
I wonder... I don't know enough about the books, but I'm curious about that. Like,
I'm not reading the books.
I know, but if George...
There's been parodies of like how he describes some stuff, and I'm like, I am not reading.
I mean,
through that.
South Park that did the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the clip I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I just wonder if, like, because he never finished it technically, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I heard the theory was that his ending was going to be what season 8 was, and then he saw it all get hated on, so he just gave up. But I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I really don't know.
It would have worked better if there was like a big time jump in the future, if it was like 5 years later or something. But no, like they all just,
It just comes crumbling down.
Yes.
But I mean, now he has time for Elden Ring and all these other things. George R.R. Martin, what a guy.
Yeah.
That I don't know anything about. Okay.
I just know he wears suspenders, and that's it.
George R.R. Martin.
Mm-hmm. So, what have you watched this week?
This is a podcast about movies, and I haven't watched any movies this week. So I have failed my homework. I failed a lot of things. I have like 40 minutes left of the Save the Green Earth, which is the 2003 Korean film that inspired Bugonia. Well,
Okay.
I guess Bugonia is more of a remake of it.
Yeah.
But I didn't finish it, so I can't even say that I watched it.
Okay, so
I want to apologize to everybody who believed in me.
all 10
because
viewers.
I was not able to meet your expectations, and I am bringing nothing to this episode.
Yeah. Well, when we get to the meat, we'll hopefully get to the meat.
I have like 2 things that I can add, but yes, that
Okay.
I didn't watch anything.
Okay.
Anyways, Luke, what did you watch this week?
So yesterday I had my cousins over because it's something I guess we're just gonna be doing now. Because last time we were together, we watched Weapons together. It was great. We had a fun time because they don't do well with scary movies. So we watched Black Phone, which is not that scary, but it's like more of a thriller. So it's like
Ethan Hawke.
yeah, shirtless with a mask on, holding a belt.
You seen the second one?
Not yet. I want to. Because none of them have seen the first one, so I'm like, well,
Well, you gotta watch the first one.
yeah, we have to watch the first one before the second. And it's as good as I remember. It's a fun time, especially with people that don't know what's going to happen, because there's some pretty gnarly jump scares in it that made them like flinging all over the sofa. It was great.
That does sound like fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we were done at like 10, and I'm like, yo, I heard there's this new show out called Welcome to Derry. And I'm like, we're going to watch the first episode together. And they're like, sure. If you know Welcome to Derry, it's a prequel to It.
Yeah.
And it's an HBO original, so I have no idea how this is going to go. And because I heard a lot of insane things about just the first episode, so I'm like, let's just watch it.
Yeah.
So, sit down, watch it. Opening scene is one of the most wild things I've ever seen. It's really weird. It's funny at times, but it's also just very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it cuts to like the kids kind of like all separated and like weird stuff. They see a weird thing, and then like another one sees a weird thing, so they like all join together, and they're trying to like find out a mystery. They all go to a movie theater to watch the movie that this kid saw right before he went missing. That was in the opening scene. And this weird baby bat thing swings out and kills them all, basically.
Nice. I saw a clip.
Yeah, I saw a meme that was like, these dairy kids thought they were the main characters or something because they get ripped apart, and it's like, dude, there's something about seeing kids go through terrible things that makes it like even more impactful.
Sure.
Because you can watch like any like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like just random adults. You're like, oh, okay, this is whatever.
Yeah.
And then you watch like the Philippou brother movies, like Talk to Me and Bring Her Back, which they all revolve around kids going through terrible things. Makes it even worse, in my opinion, which kind of makes it cool. But
I saw the clip of the pickles. Did you watch that? Did you get to that part? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Just when they just fall out the locker, or is there a different?
There's there's a girl that enters a room of pickles.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Okay,
that might be in another episode.
Okay, it probably is. Yeah, it's funny.
I'm going to watch the next 2 episodes on my own time because I'm like, this is pretty cool.
You're invested in it.
Yeah, I'm fairly invested.
Okay.
I mean, I liked it from 2017. I liked the duo with all of the kids. Like they all made it hilarious and terrifying at times, which was really cool. Chapter 2, I didn't really like just because, adults kind of ruined the fun.
I don't think people did.
And there's a point that I do want to read the whole book.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like, 900 pages? You read it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I read it when I was in high school. I remember hiding it under my bed, and it was a hard book to hide because it is a thick book. But I
Thicker than the Bible.
I think that was one of the first Stephen King books I read, and it was good. It didn't disappoint. That's kind of why I don't watch adaptations, I think, of Stephen King.
Okay.
Like, he's a great writer, and I love his work. He has some bangers out there. But, yeah, I never felt the need to watch because I had spent that much time reading it, and I think he does a good job at telling that story. I really want to read The Stand because that's a classic, and there's like a copy at my library that's like the unedited version. So it's like everything that he originally wrote. Because if you know anything about Stephen King, he just writes.
Yeah.
And there's just like whole chunks of his books that just get torn out because the editors are like, we need to make this book actually affordable. So just something fascinating.
Yeah. Because I'm more on like the adaptation because Stanley Kubrick did an adaptation of Shining. Mm-hmm. Stephen King hated it, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
We do have the book here. I do kind of want to read it. The only other book I have of his is Misery. I haven't read it yet. I've seen the movie. Kathy Bates. My favorite. Kathy Bates plays that woman so good. I haven't read the book, so I can't compare the two. But
you should read the book.
What I know is most of his adaptations are really good. The Long Walk came out this year, and it was one of Stephen King's first books he ever wrote.
Okay.
I heard they did it really good. They did change the ending to it, which was pretty cool. I have the Steelbook. It's pre-ordered. It's going to be here at the end of this month. So if you want to watch it, do an episode on it.
Maybe.
Because it's a recent watch. And they walk the whole time. And it's really cool just seeing how they do the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the documentary to the last season of Game of Thrones.
Great.
Because I basically wanted an excuse to log it on Letterboxd and just write
and
a
that's
bunch
the
of
only
paragraphs.
thing that they have on Letterboxd. Like they don't.
They have that. Shows. There was the IMAX experience thing that I logged it when I watched those 2 episodes, and there is a prequel like animated thing about the whole history from like prior decades, which I'll probably watch.
Okay.
Sometime this week. And other than that, there's nothing. There's like a DVD special of like a reunion.
Yep.
Of all of cast members, even if they got killed off in season 1, they all come together and just talk. and it's hosted by Conan. It's really funny. Yeah. And I watched Bugonia. So let's do a little talky about this because
Go watch Bugonia because it is not doing well at the box office. It is not making near enough money that it deserves. I think it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It's interesting because I still don't think I would give it 5 stars.
Yeah.
But like it's still a good movie. So go watch that. We're gonna be talking about spoilers because it's just a crazy movie. But
if you watch the trailer, doesn't give away anything. So it's one of those movies that the trailer,
it just sets it up and it's like it could go anywhere.
I give it a good recommend of watching it because trailers can ruin movies, especially when the whole thing is just to go in blind. Trailer does it justice. So if you've seen the trailer, nothing was given away.
It's not like Tron Ares.
Yeah, nothing was given away. But yeah, watch it because what's in the trailer is all just the opening setup, and then from there, it's just spoilers. There's nothing else.
I will say currently, I think the box office, the opening weekend was only like $700,000. I think currently it's at 26 million at the time of recording this. I think I looked up these numbers as well.
What was the budget?
Budget was 55 million.
Okay.
So it still has a bit of a way to go.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll be a cult classic. I guess we'll find out.
I mean, it feels like it already is because it was absurd.
But go watch it. We will be talking about the spoilers now. So, Luke, you saw it on Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was really good. I liked the setup of you thinking these two guys are crazy the entire time. And then she opens that door in the basement and you see body parts everywhere and it's really weird. And it shows like the spaceship there, like the whole model
that
whatever.
he has.
And you just see shock because, I mean, like from her base, it's like, dude, like these just body parts everywhere. This is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And then she walks up to him and goes, how many of these were actually aliens? And he says 2.
Mm-hmm.
And right when I heard that, I'm like, this guy knows ball. He, like, literally studied all this stuff. I'm like, I think this is, like, the first clue. I'm like,
he might be right.
I'm like, he has to be right. If there's this many dead people in there, and he knows that not all of them are aliens, he actually knows the differences.
Mm-hmm.
Something is there. And then, like, it kind of goes back and forth. And then in the very last act of the movie, when she's in the ambulance and she just gets out of it, I'm like, oh, let's see how this goes. And what I found so funny, though, is how she goes to the spaceship is the way he made the character go in there and then he just blows up from his own bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I just found that hilarious. And then, like, they were like, yeah, we can't contact you because you didn't have her hair. Hilarious. It's like how... I mean, the comedy bits, I think, honestly, the most shocking part was the character killing himself.
Yes.
That shotgun to the head, Kurt Cobain style.
Literally, the audience I was with, like, I heard, like, screams, like, just, like, groans. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. That was insane.
Yeah.
And then that whole part is, like, Parasite. Like, before that, it's a little comical, like, just the conversations they're having.
Yeah.
You're not getting anywhere. It's kind of, like, back and forth banter. It's a little slow, but it's kind of, like, you can tell it's building up to something, but you're not sure what, because it can go really any way.
Yeah.
And then he kills himself, and it's just like, holy smokes. At the same time, he kills the cop who's choking on the bees, the shovel to the head.
Yeah.
And the music is just going crazy. Beautiful. I loved it. I was shocked. I took my sister, and I was like, maybe this isn't a good movie to take my sister to watch.
What did she think of it?
Oh, she liked it.
Okay.
I love the beginning with Emma Stone. I mean, Emma Stone, just phenomenal acting throughout. Same with the other guy that I don't know his name. I'm sorry.
Jesse Plemons?
Yes.
Something like that.
He also kills it.
Yeah.
But I love her character. Like, you're introduced and she's, like, reading the script. And then she, like, crashes out. She's like, let's try to diversify the language. Like, funny. It's hilarious. Great movie. I don't like the ending. I think...
Of her being an alien?
Of her being an alien.
Okay. Oh, and them killing everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little weird because it was like, 5-minute montage of just everyone.
They played this song. I feel like it should have been like a dream or something. Like, I don't think she should have been an actual alien.
But the dream is like such a
It's
bad
cliche. I agree.
It's so bad of a cliche because it's like no one does it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that she was actually an alien. I didn't like that they killed everybody off.
Yeah, that was something I didn't like.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. Like, you think about it, and it's just like, oh, it left an impression on you. So in that regard, the director definitely did his job right and absolutely crushed it. But just the ending didn't like. I liked how. What else did I like? I mean, the soundtrack. Been listening to that all week. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the shots? Like, it was filmed strangely, wasn't it? Or am I crazy?
Yeah. It was filmed. I'm pretty sure that's the director's style. I haven't seen any other movies of his. I want to watch Poor Things, which is another Emma Stone one. 'Cause that's the other recent, came out like 23.
Okay.
I really want to see. Yeah, it was just really strange. I know what you meant by like the VCR look.
Yeah,
Because
it's not bad. I love it, and it gives it a good feel.
Yeah,
but
like
it was just
like it reminded me of, kind of like Kubrick in some ways too. Like there were just some like how it was beautiful how it was shot. It was just strange, which made it really fun.
yeah.
Yeah. I like the opening with it like kind of showing you all the characters before anything goes down.
Right.
Like it's a very gradual way of getting into it, and then when it gets into it, it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like,
This is what we're doing.
yeah.
I loved.
The other thing I found funny though was when Jesse's character was like, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you're the like Emperor's genes or whatever, like genetics," and then like she's like upstairs now with them all, like living up there, which I thought was funny because when she is an alien, she is the Emperor. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
she's like one of the top. Her genetic code is of royalty.
Mm-hmm.
I liked. Well, I'll tell you what bothered me more than the shotgun to the head is putting the antifreeze in his mom's IV bag.
That was hilarious.
No, dude, I was like, oh, this is so bad. Ah.
Well, because you're kind of rooting for her because it's like now she has time to escape. Telling this guy, it's like.
Yeah.
And she didn't even say it like convincingly in any way. It's like that antifreeze I have in there isn't actually antifreeze, and it's just somehow the cure
It's
to
the
your
cure.
mom.
And then he puts antifreeze in her IV bag. But I did like the confrontation. It was funny when she swears, but she's like, "You put antifreeze."
Yeah.
Like a freaking idiot. I
Yeah.
thought you would get caught. But then like she starts giving her speech about the Atlanteans and all these things, and it's just like, you're like, okay, is she just like making this up so that she can get out?
Yeah.
Or is there something here? Because I feel like if you watch the movie again, it's going to be weird because it's like, it's almost up in the air. Like, was she going to send him up to the aliens? Like, if he hadn't blown up, because she's like running away.
Yeah.
But it's like, that was actually the way to go up there.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It'd be interesting to watch again to see, because now you know the ending. And it's like,
Yeah. So that's all we have to say about Bugonia.
Great movie.
I'm pretty sure.
Go
Yeah,
watch
it was a fun time. I'll probably buy it at some point, maybe. I don't know. I'll see how it is on a rewatch to see if it like
still holds up.
not holds up, but it's still just an enjoyable watch, even if you know the ending.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of movies, you see the ending, it's like, is it even worth watching? I mean, Prestige
Yeah.
has a legendary
that's
ending,
fair.
but it's like, do you want to watch the whole thing again just to be like, that twist though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Even that twist was pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
a fair point. I think it's like, you'd probably be able to watch it one more time and see all like the Easter eggs and be like, oh, I know this, this, and this. But yeah, it's probably not a movie that I would watch religiously. Like I do like I did Parasite.
Yeah.
I do so many other movies. Yes.
So, our watch for the week, 2001: A Space Odyssey from 1968.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say Interstellar is the best space movie ever. Sci-fi, whatever. Interstellar is for children. if you want to be a real man and watch a real sci-fi movie,
Watch Star Wars.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can never watch it and understand the whole thing, which I think is really cool.
Right.
With some of the scenes in it, especially the ending scene.
Who
Interstellar.
says that?
Interstellar makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically, throughout the whole thing, you can watch a couple times, you understand it. 2001, you're screwed.
Who says Interstellar is the greatest sci-fi film?
A lot of
It's good.
lot of people that watch Interstellar, but not 2001.
Interstellar is great.
It is great.
I love Nolan.
Yes.
I'm gonna go see the Odyssey.
I'm gonna see it.
IMAX.
Of course.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
When does that come out?
On it. June next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Interstellar is amazing, but I don't feel like it has that sci-fi. I liked what's that one with Lawrence Fishburne?
There's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of
Matrix?
movies. No. John Wick. No, it's not that one. Hang on. Be patient with me.
I'm trying to be patient. Take your time.
Event Horizon.
Oh.
Did you ever watch that one?
I want to.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Anyways, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Yes.
What blows my mind about this movie is not how amazing it is. It's that it was made in 68.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and everything still holds up.
Yeah.
The people spinning, going upside down.
Big old Ferris wheel.
Crazy. How do they do that?
They were in a Ferris wheel, I'm pretty sure. They made like a whole rig that would
Kubrick,
they had like different ways of doing it for different shots, I'm pretty sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh,
just so many iconic moments.
Yes. I mean, how
Right.
is the biggest moment in the film. That's where the meat is. The
Right.
first hour of the movie is like, where's this going? And then you get introduced to how, and it's like, oh, I watched Wall-E. This is where it's from.
Yeah.
And it's just really cool because it's like, How has a lot of iconic lines that people know of, like just no, it's like open the pod bay doors. Like, I'm sorry, Dave. Like,
Yeah.
cold lines right there.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Even that ending scene when he's
Mhm.
shutting it down and he's singing Daisy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yep. Even the very end with him in the room, very iconic. And the very last
Yes.
shot with the baby in space.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. It holds up certainly today.
Mhm.
I mean, it's almost like memes. Like you're watching Spider-Man 3 and you just like something just comes and you're like, "Oh, that's a meme. I get that." That's how I felt like with the ending when he's in that room. Like I don't know where I would have seen this movie before, but I know that I've seen the ending before.
Okay.
And like it didn't make sense then and it doesn't make sense now, but it's iconic. It was revolutionary,
Yeah.
I think, in filmmaking.
I think it's crazy. This movie came out in '68 and it predicted some things that we have now, which is iPads. Scrolling on TikTok while eating food. So that's the first scene with like how
Yeah.
they're like watching the news.
iPad kids.
Yeah, iPad kids. And FaceTime, Skype is in there too.
Yep.
Which I don't know the fluctuation of money back then, but like when he ended it was like $1.60 or something.
Yep.
And it's like, I wonder, as I just can't do the math on what the percent would be like in our terms. I'm guessing fairly expensive from it being in the 60s.
Oh, from a phone call up in your
yeah,
spaceship.
that had to be
Earth.
like $60 an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I like how they did all the food stuff. But I love the scene where the guy is like running. He's like
Mhm.
running around. Insanity. Like I could imagine you're watching this movie.
In
You probably-
68.
You probably walk out the first 20 minutes with just the evolution bit, and you're like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
But then it's fascinating. I kind of did what you did, and I didn't give it a star rating.
Yeah.
I just wrote a review on it on Letterboxd, but I can definitely see like how it just revolutionized and inspired so many
hmm
people of that age and directors and how they were doing movies and what they were doing.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the little girl in the little dress, that's Kubrick's daughter,
Okay.
and I thought it was cool. He's like actually talking to her, so he's doing the lines that the dad does, but it's. I'm just like, if I ever made a movie, like I would love to have my kids in it,
Yeah.
and just like seeing all this stuff. I mean, Kubrick. What I was reading about him was just an animal. Like he did a lot of the editing himself. Just phenomenal guy.
He filmed 2 of the scenes by himself too.
Mm-hmm.
When they see the monolith on the moon, that whole scene he filmed on a Steadicam or shaky, whatever you want to call it. And the main character going to stop Hal,
Mm-hmm.
he's filming that and following him around, which is really cool. There actually might be a frame in the moon scene that you can see Kubrick on the reflection of one of their helmets.
That's fun.
Which I thought was really cool. For the first time ever, I actually watched the commentary for a movie, and it was this with the 2 leads in the Jupiter mission.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what one of the guys said. He's like, I'm pretty sure that you can. It was really cool. Just seeing them talking about how they filmed everything.
Did you watch the whole movie with the commentary? Or
Yeah, I did watch the whole movie, but I slept through like the first 50 minutes because
it's
they weren't there for that filming part. So I'm like, this doesn't matter, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
So I just really, honestly, really good background music to nap to with that opening 40-minute soundtrack, 30-minute. Yeah.
it's something.
Yeah.
So the budget for 2001, it's a little hard to estimate, but people estimate around 10 to 12 million.
Okay.
Originally, it wasn't really a flop, but it didn't like do that well because a lot of people were like, what is this? And
Yeah.
understandably so.
Yeah.
But with different re-releases, worldwide stuff, it made about 67 million so far, I guess.
Okay. Fun facts: the food that they ate,
Yeah. Baby food?
no, it was food from NASA. It's like actual space food.
Oh, okay.
And in the scene when they're just watching the thing on the iPad, about BBC,
Yep.
because Kubrick is a Brit, sadly.
Sadly.
The ideas for Hal that they had were originally it was going to be a female called Athena, but they changed it because, yeah, and originally
Hal later in Tron's areas.
I was going to be originally a really British sounding guy,
Okay.
but
They changed
that would have
it.
just been hilarious.
Yeah,
so I'm
it
glad
would've-
they changed it.
Taken it away.
Yeah.
That is just fascinating. Because really, whether you believe in evolution or not, and I don't, but it's really a movie about evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, like, so the monolith comes, and then the next scene, the monkey is using the bone to destroy the bones. And it's like, oh, this obelisk, this monolith, is speeding evolution along. And then it skips forward. They find the obelisk on the moon. That's kind of weird. That's never explained. It was buried, but then it's like, what happens? That guy that you think is going to be the main character. I thought the story was going to follow him, and they were going to go to the base that they were talking about was shut down and whatnot. But no, he is on the video call, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And then it follows those 2 guys and the 3 sleeping astronauts. Why did Hal kill them?
Dude, honestly,
Why did Hal kill them?
One of the most
don't
disturbing
understand.
death scenes in film
It
is
really
just
is.
watching the lines going and them stopping, and you see the I forget what the warning said, but it was like, what is he doing? And they're all turning red, and they all go flat line, and then it just says life. What is it?
Terminated?
Yeah, it just said like life support terminated or something. It's like, dude, wild.
That
And then
whole
it just
thing-
cuts to all of them. They're still in there, and you can see like the moisture and like fog on the window, which is like,
It's a horrible way to go, but
Yeah.
not really because you're in your sleep. But it's like,
fair.
it's brutal when his friend gets like flung out into space.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta go save him.
Yeah.
And so he leaves, and then he like does all that work, and he gets off the ship to save him. But then at the end, like he just like, okay, and lets his buddy go. Is his buddy dead? Does he wake up? What goes on?
I heard in one of the books,
Mm-hmm.
I think the third one or something, they find that body like 1,000 years after that happened, or like something insane.
Yeah, because the third one's set in 3001, I think. A
Yeah.
Final Odyssey.
Yeah. Do you want to read those books?
I can't find them on Spotify, but I would be interested in listening to them, because the first book's not really a book. It's more of like the screenplay, I think, that Kubrick wrote with this other guy, and then the second one is actually like
Okay.
a book.
Because that's 2010, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that also was turned into a movie.
2010 continues the story because it has the first guy, but I think it's called The Year We Made Contact or something, so it does stuff with aliens. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good. I haven't watched it. I read that one review by that one guy we follow on Letterboxd.
Yeah, he says it's good as a standalone, but when you compare it to 2001, it's nothing.
Right.
Which makes complete sense because, yeah. The emergency airlock scene, when Hal refuses to let the guy back in after he has to let go of his friend that was just shot into space for no reason. And he's like, I'm going to go through the emergency airlock. That scene, how they filmed it, is insane. No stunt doubles. It was the actor. And
He
they
flings himself.
they had the camera on the bottom, and it was a whole tube thing, and then the whole airlock was up at the top. So they just used gravity to film it. So this guy's on a wire, and this thing just lets him go. He just falls down.
He falls down.
He goes down to 2 feet between the lens and himself, and then it slings him right back
Right,
up.
because he hits the wall.
Yeah, and he had to do that in one take. That was a one taker, and
He did it.
it looked really good. Like,
yeah, it just holds up.
oh yeah, very intense too. It was just like the whole and he forgetting his helmet too was the whole thing, and then he puts on the green helmet that doesn't match his outfit, and then he goes in the room, starts disassembling Hal one bit by another, and you hear him slowly de-evolving, which is really cool. Of him, he's like, and him knowing that he's like dying basically, even though he's like a robot, but he's still like, I feel like I'm fading, like. Dude,
I have to.
Terrifying.
I guess I have to watch the second one because I do want to know like what happens.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. It's like where do you even go from that? Because it's like you're 3 astronauts that you were taking. They're dead. How killed them? Why did he kill them? I don't understand.
Do you know why those 3 were sleeping and them 2 were awake? Them 2 were like the calm ones. So if like, anything goes wrong, because you see the whole time they're kind of like chill about it.
Yeah.
Even though in the like ending scene you can see he's terrified, but he's still like keeping it low. And the other 3 would have probably panicked a little bit more, but they needed them for whatever their mission was. Yeah.
It reminds me of there's a book I read. It's one of my favorite books by Alistair Reynolds. It's another Brit. He wrote this book called Chasm City, and he has a Revelation space trilogy, and this one kind of takes in between. But there's these whole like ships that are just going, and they're gonna be traveling for like years and years and years and years. And so there's a bunch of people in sleeping pods that will be asleep for like hundreds of years, and the crew is still alive, but they just like have kids, they live their life, and then they die off, and they're just meant to like keep the ship running, keep it going. But it's like, imagine spending your whole life on a ship, and that's like your purpose, is to just like maintain it, make sure it's clean, make sure it's going to go to your destination.
Little off topic, but have you seen Passengers with Chris Pratt?
Yes.
That's a really good concept.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a whole big ship, and only 2 of them wake up. They can't go back to sleep. So they kind of...
only one of them wakes up. The other guy sabotages it.
Oh, yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah.
That is the twist.
Yeah.
I like the bartender. He's a good character.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the whole thing that they're stuck there. So instead of them, like, freaking out, they basically... It's just a love story. They basically just fall in love, and they just live their entire lives just by themselves until they die. And I just think that was just really cool. Like,
it's a good concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't care much for the movie, but
yeah, I mean Jennifer Lawrence. That's all I'm saying. Also, the emergency airlock scene. I forgot to say this, but that whole tube thing was 2 stories tall. So that guy.
2 stories, and he just falls.
Yeah.
Wow.
A single wire just rip him right back up.
I hope he had life insurance because that sounds painful.
Was there life insurance back in the 60s?
Probably.
Yeah.
Wow. Kubrick, what a guy.
Yeah.
And Barbie, if you have seen Barbie, the intro is just a rip-off of
Yep.
2001 Space
That's why I
Odyssey.
asked you, have you seen Barbie
Yeah.
right when it opened? Yeah.
I haven't. I should watch it.
You should.
Do you have the DVD?
I don't. Wait. Upstairs. My parents have it. Why, you want to borrow it? Or you want to watch it right now?
I'll watch it right now. Ryan Gosling.
Dude, I'm not doing a whole episode on Barbie. I'm sorry.
No,
I love
okay.
Barbie a lot more than anyone else, I'd say, because after
You have
that,
a shirt. You have the Barbie shirt. You
I-
wore
I
that
wo-
yesterday.
yeah, I wore it yesterday. I looked down. I'm like, wait, am I wearing
Not,
it again?
not
Yeah.
right now, but you have a shirt for Barbie, so don't tell me you don't love
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
That was fun though, because I watched Oppenheimer and then the next day I saw Barbie. Dude, everyone was wearing pink. It was great.
Okay.
It was a fun time. Ryan Gosling, of course. I mean, I'm Just Ken is one of the best
Songs. Didn't it win
songs
like an
in
Oscar
film.
or something?
It did. And Ryan Gosling played it live on stage, and Slash played the guitar solo. It was hilarious. Ryan
Okay.
Gosling kisses like the cameraman at one point. Like, it's hilarious.
I'll have to check it out, I guess.
Dude, I'll put it on YouTube when we're done.
Okay.
It's great.
I never watched Barbie.
Dude,
Heard good things though.
absolute cinema. Two things. Barbie, cinematic masterpiece. Watch it right now. 2001. A little less than Barbie. I'd say Barbie's better. No, I'm joking.
We should talk about the ending of 2001.
Yes, of course, the ending. What do you think it meant?
The third part.
Yes.
is Infinity and Beyond, I think is
Mhm.
what it's called. Something.
You just see the monolith floating around for a bit, and then this dude is just seeing some crazy colors, which I thought
Colors
was
and
really cool.
shapes.
Yeah. Yeah. When it showed the mountains, that was just filmed in Arizona. They just inverted colors. Whatever.
put some
Yeah.
colors. Just like
And the ocean.
wasn't Star Wars filmed in Arizona for Tatooine?
Probably.
I think so. Like I said earlier, it's a movie about evolution,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think that's really what ties the last part in. Is it almost like shows humans evolving into cosmic babies.
Mm-hmm.
That was my takeaway.
Yeah. I like that the actor at the end, you see him aging.
In a room.
Yep. He's sitting in the spaceship, he looks out and sees himself there, and then he
Yep.
becomes himself that old, and he's walking around, and then he sees an older version of himself sitting down eating, and then he becomes him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he drops something, looks over, and sees the final version, him in the bed. And that actor went through 12 hours of makeup for that scene. So
That's not
it's
good for
him
your skin.
still, which is
Yeah.
insane.
Wow.
So I'm like, I thought they would just get someone else.
No, it's...
Because at that point, it's like, you wouldn't even notice. But now they got...
Kubrick
him to do
doesn't
it.
mess around. He keeps
Oh,
things
yeah,
consistent.
never. Everything has to be perfect, which is really cool.
The ending, there's no words for it. And I think that's very interesting.
Yeah,
I read
him reaching for the monolith, and then it cuts to where the bed was where he was. It's now a baby.
Right.
And then the baby is just next to Earth, really big, and just there. And it ends, credits and everything. And it's like, what was that?
It's the ending is meant to be experienced. That's
Mhm.
why there's no words for it. It's just you're watching it. I think it's a very interesting ending.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I like it. But it's not, it's very interesting. It makes you think, and I think that's the whole point of it, is that we're having a conversation about it, and I could interpret it completely different,
Mhm.
and you could interpret it completely different. And I think that's what art is, and I think that Stanley Kubrick is
Yeah.
a mastermind and one of the greats.
Yeah.
And he absolutely killed it, because we don't understand the ending, but maybe we aren't supposed to.
It's a ending scene that, I don't know, it's just something too that's like, you can think about it forever.
Mhm.
You can have 4-hour discussions with people about what you thought it meant, and it's like you still just will never know the actual answer.
Yeah.
And that's what I love, because it's like, I love the mystery they put in film. Tarantino, Pulp Fiction, the suitcase, what's in the suitcase, you never know.
You make that film up in your mind.
Yeah, there's another one, another Tarantino bit, I'm pretty
The
sure.
rope burn.
Yeah, the
on
rope
Brad
burn.
Pitt
Yeah.
in,
I
Inglourious
just like-
Basterds. Yeah.
I like when they just don't explain stuff, because, like, you ever sit down and watch a movie with your mom and she asks a question about everything,
Right.
and it's like, that's just not fun. You, like, watch a movie, you don't really know what happens, and it just ends. It's like,
I think we're
Yeah.
spoiled in that sense.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
that we want to be baby fed all the answers. Oh, I didn't understand that. Let me look it up.
Well, and this came out in the time when we weren't baby fed.
Right.
Because, I mean, 60s, Psycho.
68. You could
2001.
just pull out
Yeah.
Google and be like, explain 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
You would go home and talk to your friends about it and be like, and I think that's almost a lost art, is that we're just baby fed everything nowadays, but we don't actually invoke curiosity within ourselves.
Yeah.
But I think Stanley Kubrick.
Like, even with, if we go back to Bugonia, they could have cut it at some point that would have made it a big
Right.
mystery. So then it would
Ambiguous
just
and be like,
be, very.
it could go either way.
Yeah, so you could very much interpret however, but now they just gave you the cold answer to it.
Cold.
Yeah.
Same with like Inception.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50.
Yeah.
It could either be he's in the dream or he's not.
Mhm.
It's really up to you.
Even Interstellar, it gives you the ending, and like that's it. It's just like, yep,
They did that.
there it is.
They figured out the formula.
Yeah, and people say Interstellar's the best sci-fi movie. Get out of here, bro. 2001.
There's this other space movie that I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's called one of the most accurate, but it's like about this female astronaut.
Gravity.
Is that the one where she's like trying to get back? I think it might be.
Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Yep, Gravity.
I hate that movie. I don't hate it.
It's beautiful, but it's so realistic.
It's
for spinning
realistic.
around.
That's what it is, and that's what
Yeah.
bothered me with 2001 when he's getting his friend, is like, you could literally just be out there, and it's like, the cold heart of space is not nice.
George Clooney's also in that. Gravity.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he the one that lets go? He's like, you have to save yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
I heard it's one of the most realistic movies, but that just terrifies me.
Yeah.
Space. It's like when I watched, what was that? The Sun.
Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Yeah.
And the guy like just takes off his helmet, I think, or maybe he never had. No, he breathes out. That's what it is. The captain. He's like crashing out. He's like, I have to be here. I'm important. And then they like jump into the airlock.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a reference to 2001, but it's like he just misses and he's just out in space, and it's like you're cooked. And then you see his arm just like break off, freeze.
Yeah.
Not
Terrifying.
fun. I would not want to be an astronaut.
What I find so interesting though is so many people are obsessed with space, exploring space, because space is infinite, and it's like you'll never be able to explore any of it. But I'm pretty sure it's 80 or 90% of the ocean is not explored.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, why are we exploring not even our own world when we haven't even explored all of our world? So it's like, unless there's something down there that we don't want to look at, and they're actually trying to find a planet that don't have water because there's something down there that's going to destroy us.
It's a fascinating
Crazy
discussion.
conspiracy that I don't believe in, but I just think it's funny.
Well, in Bugonia, you actually see the flat Earth, so
Yeah.
I think the Earth is flat.
Yeah, that's also hilarious.
I did like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's like a conspiracy, but it is fun.
Yeah.
Bugonia is a fun film. Very funny moments.
Yes.
Very dark moments.
Yeah.
Very good music. I want to play a song for you from the soundtrack after we end this, because
Okay.
it's just like,
Dude, I want to play you a song from Game of Thrones, because also Chef's Kiss.
is it going to be one by Sigur Rós?
No.
Okay. Castamere?
I know they're in it, but yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. How do we drag out this episode a little bit more?
what would you like to talk about?
2001.
Okay.
I mean, we were both planning on watching the sequel, but we didn't.
Neither of us did.
What was your excuse to not watching anything? 'Cause I
Um,
was researching Game of Thrones because I'm interested in it.
I was busy,
Okay.
and there was just, I feel like there weren't movies that really gripped me. Like, I was trying to watch the Save Our Green Earth, but I was like kind of bored.
Weapons.
I know, I should watch
Weapons grips you instantly.
Okay.
And think about it. Weapons they used a lot of they got that idea off of Magnolia, and different characters doing different things. So it's really fun because it's like you see one character go through something and then switch to another character, and then you like learn a little bit more of what's going on, and then
Mhm.
cuts to another one, and it's like it's really good.
My other excuse is I'm reading a really good book.
Okay, that's always a fair excuse because books take so long to read,
It's
depending on them.
really long, but it's phenomenal. It's called The Peripheral.
Okay.
Peripheral
Something like that.
by William Gibson. He's one of my favorite authors. He wrote Neuromancer, just completely started the cyberpunk genre. He inspired an album by Billy Idol called Cyberpunk.
What year was the book out?
The Peripheral,
Yeah.
2014.
Okay.
And it's what the show is based off of.
Okay.
I think Jonathan Nolan is directing it. I don't know anything about the show.
Okay.
But Christopher Nolan's brother is involved. And it's just like the first 10 chapters, I'm like, I don't understand anything that's happening. Like, it's so confusing.
Yeah.
But then, like, little nuggets of truth are being revealed, and you're like, oh.
I'm actually half tempted to reread my favorite book series, which is the Gone series, which I mentioned before. They're on Spotify if you want to read
The
through them.
Gone series?
Gone
Oh,
by
yeah,
Michael
you were
Grant,
telling me
yeah.
about that.
About some kids have superpowers, some don't, and they're all stuck in a dome in a town. Some of them choose sides. Governments come about. Food runs out. What happens?
That sounds like a story I wrote. I called it Equilibrium. Dang it.
Yeah,
It's like the same thing. Like, there's a force field in a town, and everybody gets powers. Dang it. All right. Doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about creativity, though, is you'll come up with some amazing idea, and then you'll just see it somewhere else, and you'll be like, wow.
There was a movie that
Oh, no.
Chris Pratt was in,
Oh, no.
and it was about this war that's going on, and so they needed new recruits, so they went to the past.
Oh,
They
Tomorrow
brought-
World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wrote that. Like, I had that idea down. I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if, like, they're fighting, but they're running out of people, so they go back in time. But it's whatever.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, I think. Did you watch it?
I did not. I was going to, but I'm like, Chris Pratt.
You don't like him?
I like him. I just feel like he's overused sometimes because it's like, oh, Chris Pratt's in this, Chris Pratt's in this.
Oh, for sure.
Like, there's a new movie coming out with him next year that actually looks pretty cool called Mercy. And it's about, like, an AI judge, basically. And he has 90 minutes to explain why he didn't kill his wife. So it's going to be, like, a real time, him just being like, no, it wasn't me. Yeah.
No.
So it looks really cool.
Wait.
So I'm psyched for that.
Okay.
But, yeah, I feel like he's just in a lot of...
You got to use
Yeah.
actors and expand their roles.
Yeah.
You can't just have the same actor playing the
Wait.
same role.
Have you ever seen Circle?
No.
You should get to it. Circle.
Let me add it to my...
Circle is a movie where a bunch of people wake up and they're all standing in a circle. Each one of them has like a light under them, whatever. And none of them know what to do. Basically, that's the plot.
That's the premise.
It's real time, and it's like probably an hour 40, and it's a dialogue fest, but it's really interesting.
Okay. I'll add it and...
Because I haven't seen it in a bit, so I'm like, yeah, but it's really good. I liked it a lot.
I'll add it to my list, and we'll see if I get to it.
It's
Was
like-
it 2015 or 2017?
15, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't have Emma Watson in it. There's another one called The Circle with like Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
It's not that one.
In a massive, mysterious chamber, 50 strangers awaken to find themselves trapped with no memory of how they got there.
Yep.
They quickly learn that every 2 minutes one of them must die. I'm gonna watch this, I think.
Yeah. It's a fun one. It was on Netflix, and I'm like, what is this?
That's a very fascinating premise. I guess we'll see if it's good, if it holds up. I gotta watch... what should I watch? What should I prioritize this week? Because I've been going through the second season of Tires, of course.
Watch actual real films than Tires or a real show like Game of Thrones. I said Weapons before. I think Weapons is great. And since I'm done with the Game of Thrones, I'm going to be trying to watch a lot of movies too, just because why not? So I have a lot here that I haven't seen.
Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. I will say Sinners has a lot of weird couple stuff in it.
Isn't it the guy...
It's Michael B. Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, he plays two people.
twins? Yeah.
And it's insane what they do with him. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of just amazing stuff in general to watch.
I know.
Have you finished
Too
No
long.
Country for Old Men?
No.
Do you want to?
I do.
Or-
The thing that I had a problem was that I had just finished reading it, and it was like messing
Oh.
with my head. I don't know what
Oh.
it was, but I was watching it, and I was like, I know it's gonna happen. So I think I've given it a little bit of time. I'm gonna rewatch it because I do love the characters. I think they're great. They're portrayed very well.
Yeah.
Especially the guy with the freaking.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
He's an F1.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. He plays the manager for the company. You can do Stranger Things season 4.
Yeah.
Get on that groove because I want to do an episode.
Oh yeah, it's coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is.
First
That's why I'm
episode.
like,
How long are the episodes gonna be? Do we know?
all of them are gonna easily be over an hour.
Well,
I know that.
But it's just 3 episodes, right? Or are they dropping like 2?
They're dropping it in 2 parts, and then the finale is a separate part. I don't know. Be honest, maybe 4 a piece, something.
Okay.
I don't know. I hope it's enough to binge in one night.
Yeah.
That's what the goal is. Because I am pretty avid on Instagram, so I just... If I know I'm not going to make it, I'm uninstalling everything. So I'm like, I'm not risking...
spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not risking anything because, I mean, this is a really big show.
The greatest cinematic milestone in our generation. Not really. I don't care.
I wouldn't
don't
say that. I don't
Hopper.
It's just really cool seeing everything.
It's all right. It's all right. But
All
it's
right?
Not, it's not.
I think it's really good.
I don't think
Okay.
it's that good. I watched it, but I was like, it felt average to me. Like it just
Yeah.
felt like another show.
So you
That
watch
whole thing in season 3 when he's drinking a Coke or whatever, I'm like, get this trash out of here. What is this? Product placement? Are you kidding me?
Weapons has a product placement of Coke pretty early on, and when I saw it in the theater, I was laughing, and I'm like, that's hilarious. Because
you
it's
do
like
it-
it's a full on close up of a guy holding a Coke can and him sitting it down as they're like interrogating a kid, seeing like
Yeah.
what happened to these kids. Like,
Okay,
it's
that's
just
funny.
hilarious as music's going. Like,
That's funny. I
Yeah.
always think of Coke in Blade Runner because like it's in both of them. Like just
Oh,
this
yeah.
giant hologramic Coke. That Chinese lady in the first one.
Bet it
drinking
tastes
and she's like
as good.
Coke.
Yeah. Anything else you want to watch, or are you like Sinners, Weapons?
I want to watch
Circle.
Tarantino's Death Proof and Jackie Brown and True Romance.
Okay. Go for it.
Was Pulp Fiction his second film?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown.
Kill Bill.
I don't know
This
about
is
that.
fourth one.
I think Death Proof maybe.
No, Death Proof was 2007. Kill Bill was 2003 and 2004.
Okay, nerd.
But
That's
that blows my mind. That imagine making a movie with a low budget and you're like, okay, this is pretty good. Reservoir Dogs, pretty good. And then you're like, let's up it. Let's get all these stars. Let's bring back this guy from the blacklist of Hollywood, and we'll make him a star again. Phenomenal. Pulp Fiction as your second film. Tarantino does not waste time. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, I want to go out on a date with a girl to a diner, and then I want to start robbing everybody. Just like crash out and just like stand on the tables and be like, give me your money.
okay. So Reservoir Dogs,
That's a joke, by the way.
Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill. You were right.
I know.
Death Proof,
Mm-hmm.
Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Still hasn't freaking made. Oh man, this is scary. On Letterboxd, it just says untitled Tarantino film. I'm putting it to my watch list. I don't even care if it becomes nothing, but I need one now. It's been 6 years since Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I
Yeah.
need the last one because he was working on one, but he canceled the whole thing,
Yep.
which either is a good thing or a bad thing,
I
depending on
think
whatever.
that's good. He's like, I got one more shot. I've got to make it count. And all of his films, like, he doesn't have a miss.
Just wait till Death Proof.
He doesn't.
You might be rethinking what you're saying after
no,
Death Proof.
I have. It's Kurt Russell, right? So why don't
My
you-
dog.
Let's watch it,
No.
please.
No.
Okay.
You can watch it on your own time.
I'll try to watch it this week.
When I want to watch it, I skip the first hour. That's how I roll with Death Proof.
It can't be that bad.
It's not bad. It's just weird. Tarantino is horniest. That's all I'll say. It's a lot of weird
Feet?
stuff. More than feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it and then I'll be like, okay. I don't know anything about Jackie Brown. I heard True Romance is really good, but he wrote that. He didn't direct it.
Just excuse me as I get my Jackie Brown DVD and one of them.
I don't know anything about that one. But he references it in cinematic speculation. And he's like, he wanted to Kevin, there's a critic, I forget his name, Kevin something. He wanted to win over the critic with Jackie Brown, but he didn't.
Samuel Jackson's in it. Robert De Niro.
Okay, look at it. He's in, I feel like, is there a movie where Samuel L. Jackson is not in it?
Django. Wait.
He's in Django.
I know. I was like, wait, Kill Bill? Reservoir Dogs?
He's in the second one. Part 2, he plays the piano. He's in it for like 1 minute, yeah.
Reservoir Dogs? He can't be in that sucker.
I don't think he is.
Okay, so that's the only one he isn't in then. Wait, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's not in that, right? Or is he?
He might not be.
Crazy.
He might not be.
Inglourious Bastards? See, I'm stumping you now. Dude, I can't wait though when Harry's back from college and then we can watch Pulp Fiction all together and then do an episode with him and see how that goes. Because I think that would be fun.
6 out of 9, but not really because he's not in Reservoir Dogs.
Okay.
And he's not in Kill Bill Volume 1, but
It's still one movie.
It's still one movie, right?
Yeah. It just got split up.
Inglourious Bastards, he does the voiceover as the narrator.
Of course. Man, he loves it.
And he's not in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but
Okay. Oh, man.
I'm looking up.
Another thing, you know what I'm going to be watching this week?
Tell me. Oh, yep.
I haven't seen any of these. I really want to.
Castle in the Sky has one of my favorite songs to play on the piano.
Really? My sister hasn't
Or
seen
Howl's
it.
Moving Cat. Never mind. I don't know.
My sister hasn't seen Castle in the Sky, so I'm going to wait until she's home to watch it. So I watch as many as possible. Because I think
you
they're
haven't
cool.
seen My Neighbor Totoro?
Nope.
Oh, that's a good
I've
one.
only seen Spirited Away,
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle, and Grave of the Fireflies. Other than that, I'm blind.
We should watch Your Name. I think you would like that one.
Yeah, I mean that was an idea for one of like our first
Yeah.
episodes. Did we do it?
Well, there is a sequel to that one too.
Really?
Weathering with You. It has a reference to the characters.
Okay.
But like, how would you watch it? Would you watch it subbed or dubbed?
I watch it dubbed. Are you more of a sub?
Yeah.
See, okay. My thing is if it's animated, I do subtitled. I mean not sub. I do dubbed, because with dubbed it doesn't screw any of the audio up. It doesn't really mess with it too much. But if you watch a dubbed live action, like if you watch a dub of Parasite or Squid Game, it can mess with the audio because
Yeah.
with all the boom mics and all, it messes with it. So I do it subtitles. But if you can dub any anime and it looks well, it's good.
Some dubs are good, but
Attack on Titan has a good dub.
it does, but I don't know. They just reuse the same 5 voice actors all the time.
But that makes it fun because it's like this guy played Todoroki in My Hero. It's just funny.
I don't like it. I like dubbed or subbed, sorry. But I will say it's hard to watch a subtitled movie and keep track of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching Parasite for like the 4th time, and I'm like, I want to watch the micro expressions and like the acting of the characters, but I still have to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
But I do know the movie well enough that I could just watch it without.
Yeah.
Or hold up the storyboards and be like, oh, as I'm going through the movie.
Yeah.
Just ideas.
I think it'd be fun watching a movie and reading the screenplay as it's going. The only one I have for that is West Side Story, which is a musical, and I'm not too fond of musicals, but it's good.
The old one?
Yeah, the OG one.
You have the screenplay for that?
I thought I showed you this. I got this at.
Ooh,
Yeah.
totally just doxed us. Edit that out. Oh.
So this looks like a VHS tape. It is not.
And it is. Wow. Who directed the... I like that. The triangle.
So it comes with the actual movie.
Special edition.
So it's you can open this sucker up and it's 2 discs. Gives you some more information.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
2.5 hours. I like this movie. I don't know if I'll watch it again just because I'm not too fond of musicals. I do respect this one a lot though. It was a fun time. Because I mean it's basically a modern musical version of Romeo and Juliet.
That's
Which I think is cool.
fascinating.
Yeah. They have one also there that is of Gone with the Wind. Which I already have on DVD, so I'm like, I don't know.
You don't feel
But,
like buying it.
and I haven't seen it also. But I think that would also just be really cool to have. Yeah, so this is the only screenplay that I own. Ooh, Barnes & Noble sometime though. Because they had the screenplay for Oppenheimer there.
Oh.
And like some other stuff. So they have a whole, when you go to the movie section, they have a lot of good stuff there.
I have the actual book that Nolan read, and he wanted to make Oppenheimer.
Oh, wow.
American Prometheus.
Okay.
It's like just a story about the guy.
The guy.
I've only watched Oppenheimer once, and it was
yeah,
alright.
I saw an IMAX. I thought it was really good. I just don't think it would be good on a rewatch. Just because I saw an IMAX, it was a packed out theater. We were eating freaking
experience.
McDonald's when it was going on.
You smuggled in burgers, like
yeah, it was a fun time, and I mean it just made it so much better. But seeing it again, I mean it was hyped up so much too, because it's like, dude, it's gonna like the explosion's gonna be a crazy thing. He doesn't use that much CGI, so it's gonna be really cool to see and all that. Yeah, and I liked it a lot. I gave it 5 out of 5. I just don't plan on rewatching it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like,
some films I think are better that way.
Yeah.
And maybe like a couple years will go by and you'll be like, hey, I'm in the mood to watch this again.
Yeah. Yeah, when it goes down the road, I'll get to the point I'm like, man, I want to rewatch this. So that's how it is with a lot of stuff. I mean, Black Phone, I haven't seen since that came out. So I was pretty happy to see it again after that. Yeah, F1. No, I'm joking. Can't wait to watch that again.
Yeah.
I'll watch that again at some point. I mean, hopefully episode with Harry. Yeah. We keep mentioning Harry, but no one knows who Harry is unless they're familiar with his TikTok and Instagram, yeah.
He's a good friend of ours,
Yes.
and he likes movies too. And we'll have him friend of the pod.
We could get his dad on. He'd love to yap about some stuff, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a good setup. We'll get our headphones on.
I only have enough to hook it up to 2 at once.
Wow. You need a better adapter then.
I have a better adapter on my projector, so I could switch it, but I just don't feel like it.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah. No.
Cool.
Yeah? You think it's a wrap?
I think it's a wrap.
Yeah, so thank you for listening to episode 9 of the Green Room Podcast 2001. Great episode. Even though we didn't talk too much about 2001, but that's because you can never talk too much about it. It's interesting. Very. So, don't point at me. I did the outro last time. Do it.
No, you have to do it.
I don't have to do
I
it.
do it.
You're the
It's
one
you
that's
every time.
You're the one that
It's
started
you every
it.
time. No,
you
it's
started
you every time.
it.
That doesn't matter.
You
Do
started
it.
it. You'll finish it. Okay, come
you
on.
have to do it.
No.
I'm not doing it.
I'll be a child.
Okay, stop recording.
Are you serious? Absolute cinema.